Welcome, everybody. This is Big Baby Ben.
It's Judas Black Guy. This time to talk some wrestling. Big Baby, what we got tonight?
We got a lot of professional wrestling, but we do got the poster for the next MCW show. Little preview for that. Nice, awesome looking poster, everybody. April 25th, 2025, MCW. There's going to be a street fight. Skydive Chicago, Ottawa, Illinois. Can't miss wrestling action.
Absolutely. And Big Baby, why don't you go ahead and give the fans the big news of our sponsorship?
Oh, Judas working hard with the paperwork, roaming the internet for sponsors. And we get none other than Dubby Energy, a official sponsor for wrestling.
Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a if I come on bleeding. This is my last resort.
And that was the official proof, guys, that we are officially sponsored up with W Energy, and we will be getting some stuff ourselves soon. If you would like to order some stuff, definitely go check out W Energy. Enter Wrestling with Bros, and in the discount code section, you'll get a little bit off yourself, and it'll also help out Wrestling with Bros going down the road. And I will be going ahead and getting that here link put in, Big Baby, for the fans in 1 second here. Get ahead, get that in there. It'll also help out Wrestling with Bros going down the road. All right, Big Baby, I'm gonna have to send it to you because it won't let me do it under there. How about this? So, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and share it to our live link on our Facebook chat in the comment section. And then you can copy that link, and it'll automatically link you guys up with W Energy, and also the discount code will automatically be applied in the order once you select what you want and you go to checkout. So, Big Baby, I just got to see it one more time. The W Energy video for our sponsor.
Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a if I come on bleeding. This is my last resort.
Hell yeah. All right, Big Baby. So let's dive into some wrestling news. What we got tonight?
We got a lot of wrestling to talk about, but where I want to start is the Jimmy Uso beatdown that Gunther gave with Jey Uso. All that rage is now built for Mania, and now it's personal. It's what Gunther wanted. It's what Jey wanted. It's personal. How are you feeling about this whole Jey Uso having to watch his brother get beat down?
Brother, it's like the perfect build-up. You got your heel, you got your face. Jimmy Uso started this. I'm not going to say what Gunther did was right. I'm not going to say he should have busted him up so bad he was bleeding all over the mat and all over Gunther's chest. But Jimmy smacked him in the face the week before. The slap heard around the world. Just a solid smack to Gunther's face, basically insulting the man. But in other news and stuff, people are saying that Gunther is a hypocrite, saying that Gunther's all about professional wrestling and being professional and doing the right thing and wrestling a legit match and not just being some kind of a hypocrite that attacks everybody and everything else. And then A week later, he completely demolishes Jimmy after tying Jay to the ropes with the zip ties, which I'm not gonna lie, guys. They should have stuck with the handcuff idea like most people do, because those zip ties I would have snapped in an instant. Like there's no way those zip ties held Jey Uso. There's no way. The man, you seen him holding the zip ties in place so that way they didn't snap. But I likewise the story idea of Jay's brother being brutally assaulted in front of his eyes by Gunther, and there was nothing he could do about it, is just perfect. Because people for weeks were questioning, like, where's the build? Where's the hype? Like, yeah, Gunther's attacking Jay every week, but there really hasn't been a build up to this. But now WWE has officially gave us a reason to see Gunther versus Jay, besides just him winning the men's Royal Rumble. Now he has a vendetta. Me personally, my personal pick on this, Jey Uso picks up the victory. Gunther's just looking way too dominant right now for him to walk away with that title at Mania. Big baby?
Dominant, and this is going to be a rare comment from me when it comes to Gunther. Stale. When you go to make a peanut butter sandwich and you pull out a piece of bread and you just know the whole loaf is fucked.
Yep.
That's how I feel about Gunther's run. It's not been impressive. There's been no. It's Jey Uso's time. How many championship opportunities did they cost him in that bloodline build up between him and his brother?
That was the
3 or 4.
That was like the perfect. Honestly, that was the perfect retribution for Jay because of what Jimmy did to him. Now Jimmy just got his ass whooped. Karma came back tenfold. And now Jay's got his retribution, but probably not in the sense that he wanted because it was his brother. He didn't want to see his brother get demolished like that. They made Jimmy look, pretty strong for weeks. Like everyone he was facing, and then all of a sudden just looked like garbage.
So Jay loses at WrestleMania. Let's just say, this is hypothetical. Is the Yeet movement dying?
No, I mean, people like him too much. But are they going to be a little disappointed? Yes, because they're expecting something great out of Jay. It's kind of like, brother, take it back to the past. Daniel Bryan, the Yes Movement. What happened when the Yes Movement reached the top of its peak? Daniel Bryan won the title.
It thrived. Right.
But Daniel Bryan won the title, finally. And this is Jay's time. He is at the top of his game. He is at the peak. Everybody in that crowd yeets when he comes out, including the announcers at the announce table. It is Jay's time. He is getting that title.
All right. And now we got Punt versus Pile Driver. We got Randy versus KO. And I want to make this clear. Randy Orton on Friday Night SmackDown did say this is Punt versus Pile Driver. And he says his punt is going to punt KO's head off.
Absolutely. The punt versus the pile driver. Man, if KO can land that pile driver, it's all over for Randy. But all KO has to do is trip. And that punt's taking him out. Me personally, I see Randy Orton winning this, putting away KO. It's Randy Orton's retribution night. KO already got his victory with Sami Zayn. He doesn't need to win this to be dominant. It is his time to be able to be dominant in this match. So I say the punt is going to win. We're going to bring back Evil Randy. Let's do this.
Evil bald Randy that punted the McMahon family all at the same time and then gave Stephanie a kiss on the lips.
Yeah, I remember that while Triple H was stuck to the rope. Handcuffed to the rope.
Yep.
Absolutely, absolutely, Big Baby. I do remember that. And look who we got in the
But if
section.
Ken,
Good old Jerry Dennis. How you doing, brother? Hey, hey, hey. Good to see you in the chat.
what's up, Jerry?
Good to see you. Good to see you.
How do you feel about this Jey Uso Gunther situation, Ref Jerry?
We need a response, Jerry.
Hit that comment section.
Hit the comment section. Guys, if you got responses to anything we're discussing tonight, definitely hit the comment section. Let us know, because we'd love to not only have chats with each other about wrestling, but also all of our fans out there and our friends and family who love to watch Wrestling with Bros. But yes, Jerry, we need to know, what is your thoughts about the Jey Uso versus Gunther WrestleMania situation, especially after the assault on Jimmy on Monday night?
And here's the biggest question: when do we get the best ref in the business back on the pod again?
Oh,
How do we make that happen?
Jerry says Uso. He's going all Uso on this one. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Uso's winning it. We need to get you back on the pod, Jerry. We need you back on here, man. Definitely would love to sit down and have a wrestling chat with the one, the only Jerry Dennis.
Now we got something that I've really been watching and it's really been entertaining me. Jacob Fatu versus Braun Strowman.
You know, LA Knight's been involved in there too, brother. You can't take away from LA Knight. This whole three-way back and forth situation, you know, Jacob Fatu making it very clear to Solo even. Solo's involved in this too. He told Solo, you're either with me or you're against me in this situation. So I am bringing gold back to the bloodline, whether you like it or not. So you either side with me or you're against me, but stay out of my way. Absolutely, Jerry. We're glad to hear that, brother. Then LA Knight, the current United States champion, you know, Braun Strowman was on a pretty dominant role there when he was facing LA Knight this past, I think it was a Friday night. And, you know, Braun went for that train wreck right around the side of the ring and got hit by the Samoan werewolf. And they got an immediate disqualification. And LA Knight's still United States champ. So I'm interested to kind of see, you know, the storyline's starting to heat up a little bit. And I'm interested to see if Jacob Fatu can indeed bring the next line of gold to the bloodline.
And now we take a break from matches and we talk about a guy that just debuted in WWE, but has been all over on the indie circuits. And I want to hear how you feel about this guy, Penta.
Penta's dominant. He is dominant, brother. He is a fan favorite. He's very unique, an offensive style when it comes to the wrestling business. And I'm super excited to see exactly what could be with Penta eventually being a champion, because you know it's bound to happen. And the only reason that he didn't beat Breaker this past week when he 2 weeks ago when he faced Breaker was because of the Judgment Day. And the Judgment Day just won't stay out of the way. So Honestly, I could see him carrying gold here very soon.
Very soon. And now we move on to the rumor of the week. And it's been all over. And I want to see the reaction on Judas Black's face.
Please don't.
It's all over.
Please don't. What are you doing, WWE? You got rid of that poor act. Kind of like we got rid of Ryback. Please don't bring it back. But I guess if they think they got to. So let's move on from that shitty ass rumor. Coming up on Monday, guys. So as most of you know, Wrestling with Bros used to be recorded on Spotify. We used to be just a vocal podcast. All you could do is click on one of our shows, listen to the show, but you didn't never see our face. One of our first guests on there, a man named Keith Lawrence, part of a podcast known as Generational Jams. This man is inspiring. He's got some very good advice just about life in general. And he will be making his debut of Wrestling with Bros on our live podcast on the camera Monday, 8 p.m. So tune in, check it out. You don't want to miss out. We look forward to him being on the podcast. Just want to make sure all of our fans are aware of our teaming up with another podcast on Monday to have a nice little chat.
And something that I'm introducing that even Judas does not know about is part 1 and part 2's episodes this season. This will be a 2-part episode. Tomorrow, you will hear Wrestling with Bros talk about CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, the whole bloodline. You will hear us talk about Cody Rhodes and this amazing heel run of the You Suck chants from John Cena. We will hear Judas talk about how John is in the right.
Bro, I'm literally I'm literally watching you talk and then your lips are moving. Dead serious. This is what it's like. I think you're